Well, Australia's reputation as an education provider for foreign students has taken yet another blow. In the latest incident, a school in Sydney catering for hundreds of overseas students, many of them Indian, has closed down, leaving a trail of uncertainty. An Indian newspaper boss based in Sydney says it's time for a watchdog to be created to maintain standards in Australian training colleges. John Stewart reports.
These foreign students at Stirling College in Sydney arrived this morning to find their school had gone broke and shut down.
Everybody is panicking.
And no one is here to just say to us, you will be secured.
Many had paid tens of thousands of dollars in fees and were near the end of their diplomas. They say they're victims of immigration agent scams.
We came to Australia to improve ourselves, but not just came here, pay money and after that take nothing.
What about us, whose visa is going to be expired next month? They're just playing with our lives, and then they says, and then they says that we are not racist. Australia is not racist. If they are not racist, then they just prove that.
500 students are affected and 35 staff are out of a job.
Oh, stunned, very sad. We're waiting on our union to get here.
It's a shock to everybody, and it's very sad when financial troubles and unemployment so high and you don't know whether you can get employment.
Last night, the Four Corners program revealed a series of immigration scams, mostly targeting Indian students.
Any of these abuses, we of course won't tolerate and don't tolerate, and the cracking down so far as the migration agents' regulatory arrangements are concerned will assist in that process.
Pawan Luthra is the manager of an influential Indian newspaper and radio station based in Sydney. He says the Australian government is not doing enough to maintain standards in colleges training foreign students.
There needs to be some watchdog. There has to be a watchdog with a bite who can not only put the right standards in place but can implement stringent penalties on colleges which do not follow these guidelines.
Pawan Luthra says the Four Corners story has been picked up by the Indian media, which was already running stories about Indian student protests against racism and violence.
My mother is going through some mental tensions because of this, and my life is totally ruined by this college I had gone to.
Pawan Luthra is now receiving inquiries from other Western countries keen to tap into Australia's foreign student market.
At Indian Link newspaper, we've been approached by Canadian colleges and Canadian migration agents in the past 2 months wanting to advertise with us so that if any Indian students are not happy in Australia, Canada would more than happily review their situation and welcome them.
As for the students at Stirling College in Sydney, the Council for Private Education says an industry insurance scheme means it can place them in other colleges. John Stewart, Lateline.